obituaries are brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home. Graveside services for Ken Chancellor, age 39 of Cullman, will be at 1 p.m. today at Friendship Cemetery in the Spring Hill community in Cullman County. Funeral services for Clark David Heaton, age 19 of Vinemont, will be at 2 p.m. today at Northbrook Baptist Church. The Reverend Steve Britt will officiate burial in Cullman City Cemetery. The body will lie in State 1 to 2 p.m. at the church. Those are our obituaries for today, brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home.
When you're coming back if you win, right?
You're exactly right. Yeah, we appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Let's go back and kind of review that game a little bit if you will. It's meeting in the regional game tomorrow night. In the home opener, the Eagles are going to travel to Cordova and Walker County this Friday evening, looking to remain. Johnny Thornton analyzes Cullman Bearcat football. Cullman County kickoff is set for 7 o'clock this Friday night. Good luck, Coach, to you.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Cullman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
Premier Bank presents Today on 2. It is Thursday, the 9th day of October. This is officially Fire Prevention Day.
Fire Prevention Day.
And considering the weather the last couple of days, I don't think that'll be a problem.
Seems like we're doing a pretty good job so far, huh?
Yes, I would say so. This is also Leif Erikson Day.
Really?
Yes, for the Norwegians in our audience.
All of you?
Of course, for Cullman, everybody's German this week, but I don't know how Leif Erikson got in Oktoberfest time. But
I don't know.
Anyway, speaking of Oktoberfest, we're going to talk about that in just a little bit, what's going on today. But let's start with the weather, see what we can expect. Our weather brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet on Cherokee Avenue. The almanac for the 9th of October, the average high temperature in Cullman is 78, the average low is 48, the record high 89 in 1939. Look at that record low, 20 degrees in the year 2000.
I don't remember that.
I don't either. Sunset at 6:20, sunrise tomorrow at 6:48. We go to the satellite picture and you can see once again rain to the north of us and northeast Alabama, and I don't know, we might have a little bit of showers yet this morning. Here's our forecast: 30% chance of rain today, mostly this morning if we get any rain. High today once again 86 For tonight, a low of 65, 82 for the high tomorrow with a 40% chance of rain. And then as we look at the weekend, a high of 81 on Saturday, and on Sunday 83, and I don't remember what the rest of them are, and they took them off the screen.
I did see sunshine for, yep, there it is, sunshine
There
for
we
Wednesday.
go. All the way till Wednesday. Well, you said it was going to be cloudy for the next several days.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, well, there we go with the weather for the next few days. Oktoberfest is well underway. More events taking place today. Tell us what's going on.
It's senior day at the Fest Hall today. Terry Kavanaugh's going to be there at 10 a.m. The senior lunch starts at 11:30, and of course bingo is at 12. The all-steak German buffet starts at 6:30, and of course there's going to be live music all day at the Fest Hall. And please check out the Heartland Guild Quilt Show. Where's that going to be, I wonder?
I think that's at the museum.
Oh.
I believe so. I don't know for
That'd
sure.
be worth seeing. Go check it out.
Okay, and our Facebook friend of the day. Who's our friend today?
Miss Barbara Buckaloo is our Facebook friend, and she likes the Golden Girls and West Point High School Band. So thank you so much, Miss Buckaloo, for being our Facebook friend. We're going to give you the certificate for a barbecue sandwich from Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue. He's out in the Berlin area, so come back here to pick up your certificate.
And let's see, Tahani is a member of the Wallace State Singers, and you will be performing Saturday for Oktoberfest.
Yes, we will. We start at 10 a.m. and we're going to be under the Fest Hall. So hopefully it won't rain. That way we can, as many people as possible can come and watch us. Our show is Disney Through the Decades this year, and it's a lot of fun. We're, of course, going to Disney World in April to perform.
Right.
So we've got some really great classic Disney music and some newer music that's going to be in our Oktoberfest show.
Will you be in costume this time
We will
or not?
not be in Disney costumes, but we have these great red costumes that we wear.
Okay.
So it's going to be, they look really, really good on stage, so I'm really excited.
This will be a fun show for everybody in the family. Everybody knows Disney music.
We performed it at the Fair Queen pageant,
Right.
a couple of weeks ago, and I had so many people come up to us and say, that was the best that y'all have ever done. That's the best show y'all have had in the last few years.
Okay,
So-
all right. Saturday, 10 o'clock at
Come on.
Fest Hall.
And the jazz band will be performing that day.
Oh,
Also,
super.
don't forget the Wallace State Jazz Band. Mr. Burks does
Will
a
they
great job with them.
be before the singers or after?
I think they will be right after us. They'll perform from about 10:45 to 11:30.
Okay, all right. Well, as you mentioned earlier, entertainment all day Saturday at Fest Hall, all over that area, the Depot Park and so
Yeah, they've got
forth,
some great bands.
Sacred Heart, a lot of things going on. We have, I love to interview authors, and we have two co-authors today.
That's so special today.
Yes.
We've got Mr. Greg Richter and Miss Kate Cagle, and they have brought their book, Legendary Locals of Cullman County, and we're going to be talking to them.
Okay, we'll
Interview
talk
them
to
very
Kay
soon.
and Greg right after this.
I sell paintings of cats.
I sell antique cameras.
I sell mufflers.
Surfboard stemware.
I have no idea how to pack this.
I need help.
I need experts.
It's fragile. Can you be trusted?
The UPS store pack and ship guarantee. We pack it, we ship it, we guarantee it.
So if anything happens to this,
We'll take care of it.
I love logistics.
We pack it, we ship it, we guarantee it at the UPS store.
With classic bolognese behind you, there are racks of lamb ahead. There are tartlets to take on, and crazy knife skills to perfect. There is you and your muse, the appliance brand more chefs choose. Chefs choose KitchenAid for their homes more than any other brand. And when every machine does incredible things, there's so much more to make.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Cullman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements. More of Today on 2. Kay Cagle and Greg Richter are our guests, and the name of the book is Legendary Locals. This is, I think, the only book that I could talk about or actually sort of kept up to date with the progress, because Kay and I have worked together, and Kay told me when you first started work, how long ago did you start working on this?
The initial work started in February 2013, but the actual work we did not get down to serious work until about May, when we signed the contract.
Okay.
And as a matter of fact, you did make some suggestions along the way.
They were rejected, I hope.
Well, you'll have to read the book to find out.
Okay. Well, Greg, how did this become a co-author situation?
Well, Kay called me up one day. I was president of the Historical Society at the time, the Cullman County Historical Society. She said, I'm working on this book. Do you have, would you be able to help me out with the getting some of the people to put in the book? And I said, sure. So we met one day, and during the meeting, I think you asked me, how would you like to be co-author of the book? And I said, sure, I can do that. So that's the rest was history, so to speak.
When you're co-authors, who does what?
Well, this is Greg's expertise, not only as a writer and as a photographer, but his expertise at technology is far above mine. And but mine is my talent was organization, people, but without Greg being he was just, his technical expertise is just far beyond mine, and it kept me from having to be under stress, to increase my learning curve on the technical side of it. But and now I'm going to tell the rest of the story. Okay. Okay. When we were sitting at Starbucks having coffee, and I had invited Greg, for coffee, and I knew his background, and I knew that there was no way that I was going to be able to do this book by myself. It just would have taken 2 years to have done it. But anyway, I was sitting there, and I said, we were talking about the age difference, and our ages and our background and editing. And he looks at me and he says, when I was 12 years old, I used to read your articles in the newspaper, and I've always wanted to be a journalist.
And you were,
so I said, gee, thanks.
Well, you were what, 21, 22 at the time? Something like that?
Something like that.
Okay. All right. Well, let's talk. What's the book about?
The book is a documentary, a photo story documentary of people who have impacted the life of Cullman County and the financial aspects from the mid-1800s to the present time. Okay. We have it's a blend of the old and the present.
Greg, in doing research, tell me one or two things that surprised you that you learned.
Well, I was aware people were here before Colonel Cullman showed up, but so I learned a few of those people. Because, as Kay said, we go back to the mid-1800s, and so there was, I learned a lot about the Spiegels, and I knew of the Spiegels, and a lot of people may not know the story of the fight between Colonel. A lot of people do. Some people may not, between those two, where Colonel Cullman ended up with a cut on his face, and so we learned a little bit. There's like conflicting stories about how that whole thing happened. So we made sure we got both versions in, so that you can kind of figure out on your own, maybe you just like what really happened here, because there was a version that was out for a while, and so we kind of found the Spiegel family still around, so they kind of told us, hey, some people are, there's certain things being said there that aren't exactly the way it happened, so we kind of got both sides of that in. And then and Mace Brindley, who was here for years before Colonel Cullman ever showed up in this area, so there were people here before the Germans showed up. That's just very much more sparsely populated.
Okay, what surprised you? What did you learn that?
Well, when he was talking about the Spiegels, I did not know that southwest Cullman County was part of Mississippi at one time.
Okay.
I did not know that. There was so many different things that, it's just hard to pinpoint any specific thing. And talking about the disagreement and the fight between the Spiegels and Colonel Cullman, by the way, the late Herman Stringer let us know that was a Hawk Bill knife.
Oh,
that little things like that just was very, very interesting. I did not know that we had a movie. One of the priests at St. Bernard, there was a movie on his life. Many different. I did not know that in 1936 we had a bank robbery right here in Cullman, and that Catherine Clark Voss, who is Father Marcus Voss' mother, she was shot. I did not know that. There was just the Spiegel family on Winifred Cranford Spiegel. She started out in Morgan County, and she followed the Spiegel's trace all the way to southwest Cullman County, then Mississippi, and she was a medical background, and she was a healer. She was a midwife. So not only did she have 19 children, she was riding around on a horse delivering other kids. So there was just, it's fascinating.
Now you mentioned that the book goes from as far back as you wanted to research to current. What person or event is the most current in the book?
Well, would you say Sister Angelica is there?
Angelica?
She is founder of the Catholic Television Network.
Right, okay.
And then, of course, you have Pastor Bob Kurtz, who is there, not as a senior pastor, but it is the work that he has done with his children's ministry. He keeps puttering around and playing golf and making money for the children. And then there's Jimmy Barnes is in the. We have a section, a chapter on the past and present, which we took the major industries that were founded by the German families in the past, got pictures of them there, and then brought them to the present time of the families that still operate those businesses then and now. Of course, we have an agriculture section. We have we have pictures actually from people representing each one of the bigger communities in Cullman County. There's just 128 pages of photos and stories.
Did the publisher put any restrictions as to how much content could be in the book?
We had guidelines that we had to follow. We had to adhere to them specifically. Photos, pages, 2 pictures on each page, how much information you could use on them. The book could not go over, 28,000 words, 38,000?
I've forgotten the number now.
I've forgotten the number. It had to have so many pictures in it. Yes, there were some very strict guidelines that you had to adhere to.
Did it cause you to have to leave things out of the book that you wished that you could have been in?
Absolutely, yeah. That was a tough process of actually, we reached a point that we were in the whole process, we said, okay, here we are, and then we're like, no, we didn't get this, and you just got to make a decision, and it sometimes was hard to do, but we just, you had, like you say, you had to do it because it was, you had those rules. So
Is there enough material to do another book, you think?
Good luck.
Yeah. It's a lot of work. If someone out there would like to do it,
Have fun.
Yeah, we'll pass it on along to
we will sit in the advisory
Exactly,
seats.
that's right.
No, it was fun. It was stressful.
Right, I know that
we didn't
you did
argue.
have fun with it, but
we worked well
so
together.
you did argue, so you didn't agree on everything.
Actually, we did.
We pretty much did, yeah. I mean,
Okay, so you didn't get into, well, I think this should be in, and no, I don't think it should, that kind of thing?
Well,
You were pretty much in
There
agreement?
was really no problem.
no, I mean, we had discussions
Sure.
like that, but we didn't argue about it. It was pretty much like, it was like,
It's my way or
we
no
went,
way.
exactly, we would end up, we'd talk it out and make a decision and go with it.
Yeah, and it's just, we looked at the pros and the cons of all of it. And with both of us being former journalists, I mean, we knew that some tough decisions was going to have to be made.
Toughest part was editing it down. When you had a great story,
Yes.
and it was like, they said, this is how many words you can use for this story. Because some of them, you could put so many where you could do a full page, and so many, even fewer where you could do a double page. But most of them are like two stories on a page, and it was like a great story, but you only had so many 70 words or something like that. And it was
70
like,
words.
you think that's a lot until you have to
Well,
tell a great story in 70 words.
Yeah. Well, you mentioned also pictures are a big part of the book. How difficult was it to get pictures?
Actually, that was very easy, pretty much.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. I mean, yeah. So, now, we had to reshoot some pictures. We had to also adhere to their guidelines on photographs and how they had to be, if you had 300 pixels. I mean, there was so much that we had to follow, on that. And that's really, Greg did such a wonderful job. Because, I mean, like I said, his technology is just, his expertise at that is just absolutely phenomenal. Of course, I mean, he's also a lot younger, and he's supposed to be able to do that job. But let me thank one person who was the catalyst to all this, and that's Deb Lastly.
Okay.
Deb's bookstore. As a matter of fact, I was visiting Deb, and we was looking for some books, and she mentioned it, and she says, I told them about you. So I thought about it and prayed about it, and then called them. Of course, they called me back, and that was, so Deb is the one that is the catalyst of all this. So we can blame it on her, blame it on Deb.
Exactly.
Well, let's talk about where people can get the book.
Well, as a matter of fact, the first books will be available, and the first and only books, for a while, will be available at Deb's bookstore on this Friday. Greg and I will be there from 3 until that we will sign your copy if you prefer it. But we talked to Arcadia. The book is not available to the public until October 13th.
Okay,
But
which will be Monday.
But we talked Arcadia into sending a special order because this is Oktoberfest week, and what better way to debut the book on legendary Locals of Cullman County than a celebration of the heritage, the German heritage for Cullman County. And so, we will be there. These will be the first books that will be available. The others won't even be available. We have a sales rep that will be in town next week. We will be going to the different retail people who have expressed an interest, in the books. But those will be the first books that will be available. We'll be at Deb's bookstore.
Tomorrow at Deb's bookstore, and then
from 3 until.
Otherwise, next week, just look for it at local vendors.
Then next week it's available October the 13th, which is Monday, but then the orders have to be shipped, and so.
Okay. Very good. Thank you, Kay.
Well, thank
you,
y'all.
Greg. We'll be back with more right after this.
On Your Own Home Furnishings is locally owned and operated by Dan Stevens. offering bedroom furnishings including mattresses and bedding, living room furnishings including sofas, loves, and recliners, dinettes, appliances, and more. Not in stock? We'll order it. King mattresses starting at just $5.99, queen mattresses starting at $4.99, and adjustable beds with queen memory foam starting at $14.99. Great prices, brand names, cash or payments, free delivery, $20 for referrals. Located at 315 4th Street Southwest. Call 256-734-4545. We make it easy, you make it happen.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Cullman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
Everything you ever wanted to know about Cullman will be in that book.
Yeah.
Or at least
Yes,
the
it will.
important parts.
Yeah, I really want to know the stories that they had to leave out. Those are the ones I'm curious about.
That'd be good. Should have asked them. Say,
I should have.
Okay, what
Have
did-
to
what
bring it
got-
back.
Well, yeah, we'll give them back again. Okay, it's time to give away our prizes for today. Let's see what we have. 2 tacos from Casa Cafe. We have barbecue from Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue. And we have a round of golf at Chesley Oaks Golf Course. Those are the prizes for today. All you have to do is correctly answer a question about one of these ads, starting with Cotton State Barns, where you can buy or rent to own. Barns starting at $14.96. Cotton State Barns on Highway 278, just past the interstate.
Mr. Hicks Menswear and Formal Wear is Cullman's only men's specialty store for suits and sport coats. They're located at 217 Cummins Way Southwest. You can ask them about free grooms, tux rental, or special group pricing for men's suits and accessories at Mr. Hicks.
All you can eat lunch buffet at Pizza Hut. A new featured pizza each day, priced at just $6.49, served from 11 till 2. And remember, Sunday night buffet.
Deb's Bookstore is hosting a book signing, and you can meet the author Jeff High on October 16th from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. He is the author of Each Shining Hour.
Tires for Less has Bridgestone and Firestone tires, but so much more. They do alignments, replace shocks and brakes, oil changes.
Berkeley Bob's Coffee House and Whole Earth Store is a complete espresso bar. They offer organic, fair trade, shade-grown, specialty coffees and bulk teas. They offer live folk music, and on Friday, they're going to be featuring Russell Gullery. That's at Berkeley Bob's.
Jolly Time Rentals, where fun is always in the air. They have the licensed inflatable slides, water slides, bounce slide combos, and they rent concession equipment.
Grand Point Pharmacy is offering coffee and gifts. They're located on 2nd Avenue Northwest, on Highway 31. And they make managing your prescriptions easy because managing your health is hard enough.
There we go with some of the merchant ads. And let's see, our question for today is about Chesley Oaks Golf Course. How many sets of tee boxes do they have on each hole at Chesley Oaks? How many sets of tees do they have? That's part of the ad. And our number is 256-734-7399. We have tacos, we have barbecue, and we have a round of golf. Chesley Oaks Golf Course. Go ahead and give us a call right now while we watch Money Matters, brought to you by Premier Bank.
Hi, I'm Caitlin and this is Amy, and we're from Premier Bank. Amy, can you tell us about each service that all of our offices offer?
Yes, you can stop by any of our offices and open a checking account, savings account, apply for a loan, IRA, internet banking, pretty much anything you need we can offer you.
Thank you, and come by and see us at any of our 9 locations.
Our prizes for today. Again, the question is about Chesley Oaks Golf Course. How many sets of tees do they talk about in the ad? And I believe we have a caller ready to go. Hello, who's calling? From where are you calling?
Cullman.
Okay, how many sets of tees at Chesley Oaks?
Is it 18?
Well, that's how many holes there are. But we need to know how many tees. Actually, there's more tees on each hole than just one. Think about it, call us back, okay? Think about it, call us back. How many sets of tees? And it mentions that on the ad. It's more than just one. Well, I guess one was a good guess, but there's more than that. And what they're talking about is that it's a longer distance depending on how good a golfer you are.
That's true.
The really, really good ones are way back.
Way back.
Those beginners like me would be up toward the front.
I'm afraid they would just have to put me right next to the hole.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, 256-734-7399 is our telephone number. I don't think we have anybody else calling in. Let's look at the Chesley Oaks ad and the rest of our ads right now. Tommy Warhurst is your farmer's insurance agent on Highway 157 by Specialty Pharmacy. Call 256-338-3701 for a free quote from Tommy Warhurst.
Doug Mike's Famous Barbecue is offering his family barbecue packets, only $14.99 for 1 pound of meat, 2 16-ounce sides, and 4 buns. He's located inside the Berlin Quick Stop.
Be Fit, a fitness facility, downtown Cullman, $100 per month. There's no long-term contract. You just pay month to month and get a free personal trainer.
The winner of the Blizzard Off at Dairy Queen last month is the pumpkin pie, and I guess pumpkin pie becomes the Blizzard for October. And you can check one out at Dairy Queen in Cullman.
Fitness opportunities are available at the Wellness and Aquatic Center. They have the full fitness center. They have the indoor walking track and pool and lots of classes.
Casa Cafe is offering specials every day. They have tacos, fajitas, burritos, and more. They have a buffet on Friday and on Sunday. They are located on Main Avenue across from the post office.
And Frostings, flavors of the month, German chocolate, pumpkin, and caramel apple, open 10 till 7, Monday to Thursday, Friday and Saturday until 8 o'clock in the Market Plot Center.
Earl's Body Shop was voted Best Automotive Repair in Cullman. They offer large and small towing, and they offer local or long distance. They do also offer 24-hour towing. That's at Earl's Body Shop.
Chesley Oaks Golf Course, you will see on the ad 4 sets of tees to suit your ability. And of course, it's a full 18-hole golf course.
Mullins Body Shop, you've counted on them for over 50 years for auto body repair and service, and you can count on them today. Call Sunny Stacy Beth or Jim at 256-734-1353.
Steel Orchard has the highest quality products at the lowest possible price since 1985. Let me put a plug in for the Boogeyman Barn, which is at Steel Orchard, and that's open now for Halloween. Scary place to hang out. Okay, we'll be back with more right after this.
I sell paintings of cats.
I sell antique cameras.
I sell mufflers. Surfboard stemware.
I have no idea how to pack this.
I need help. I need experts. It's fragile. Can you be trusted?
The UPS store pack and ship guarantee. We pack it, we ship it, we guarantee it.
So if anything happens to this,
we'll take care of it.
I love logistics.
We pack it, we ship it, we guarantee it at the UPS store.
With classic bolognese behind you, there are racks of lamb ahead. There are tartlets to take on, and crazy knife skills to perfect. There is you and your muse, the appliance brand more chefs choose. Chefs choose KitchenAid for their homes more than any other brand. And when every machine does incredible things, there's so much more to make.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Cullman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
And our community billboards are sponsored by Pepsi and Coleman Jefferson Gas. Deb's Bookstore is having a book signing on October 10th for, just like we talked about, Cagle and Greg Richter's book, The Legendary Locals of Cullman County. It features 128 pages of stories and photos spanning from the mid-1800s to the present day on the lives of individuals who have impacted Cullman County. That's going to be October 10th at 3 p.m. The American Legion Auxiliary Yard Sale is at Sportsman's Lake on October 25th. It starts at 8 a.m. You can come enjoy a day of browsing, knowing your purchase will benefit our active duty troops, their families, and veterans. The Dodge City Fire Department Swamp John's Meal is also October 25th. It'll be from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. The meal will be a choice of fish, chicken, or shrimp with the fixings. The cost for the plates will be $10. You can purchase tickets at the door from any fire department member, and proceeds will be used to purchase new equipment for the fire department. Southern Circuit Tour of Independent Filmmakers is offering a free movie screening today. Today they're going to be screening Mona Lisa is Missing at 9:30 and at 6 p.m. The filmmaker will be on hand to answer questions after both screenings, and this is going to be in the recital hall of the Evelyn Burrow Center. It's going to be a rummage sale from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. on October 10th. Proceeds are going to benefit the Daystar House Incorporated and United Way Agency. The City of Hanceville is hosting a haunted house to raise money for the city parks. It'll be across from Hanceville High School every Friday and Saturday night in October, and admission is only $5. And if you have a community billboard you'd like to share with us, you can visit us on the web at channel2coleman.com. You can call us at 256-734-7399 or be a friend on Facebook at Channel 2 Coleman. And we'd like to wish a happy birthday to Judy Dean and Richard Black. And of course, both your names are going to be put into the drawing to win the ice cream cake from Dairy Queen. That is going to be taking place tomorrow.
The weather forecast brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet. Make the switch to Mitch. It will be partly cloudy today, a high of 86. For tonight, slight chance of rain, low of 65. High tomorrow, 82 degrees, once again with a slight chance of rain. And that's our program for today, brought to you by Premier Bank.
Hope you have a great day.